Sydney Sweeney's jeans controversy. Right now, as soon as this ad came out, the audience's opinion got divided into two categories. One part is saying that there's a hidden agenda in this. White supremacy is being promoted. Whereas the other section is saying that people are extremely dissecting this thing. Intolerance is being shown here. And the hate that exists, it is not necessary. So after listening to both sides, probably you too will make a conclusion. Now let's see which ad we're talking about first. Sydney has done a collaboration with American Eagle, and this ad focused on the line that Sydney Sweeney has great genes. And there were different versions of this. There was one ad where Sydney was saying that genes are passed down from parents to offsprings, and it determines traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. Then in one ad, Sydney was recording herself from a weird angle. Now all the people who got offended after seeing this ad, their point of view was that this company is promoting genes for two females. But the ads that are made are being created for males. Then it was also said that Sydney has great genes. This is what is being said consistently in this. They are trying to show that blonde hair, fair skin, blue eyes, these genes are superior. Eugenics is being promoted here. What happens in eugenics is that certain genes are superior. This is tried to be proven, and this is a creatively biased method. This has been said. Then they even said that Nazi propaganda is being promoted here. This was said because using eugenics, many people in the past had tried to justify the violence they did against Jews. Plus, many people have been upset in the past with Sydney Sweeney's parents' political views. What happened was that Sydney was doing some celebrations with her family, and certain photos came on social media. Now, in these photos, it was visible in the background that certain family members of hers were wearing MAGA hats. MAGA means Make America Great Again. This was their political view, but many viewers got upset seeing this. It was said about this thing that this certain group wants to promote white supremacy. Because when such hats were worn, at times many people also believe that white people are superior to others. So due to all these things, Sydney started getting hate. And when Sydney understood that she was getting hate for this, then she also gave a reaction saying that, you guys, this is why an innocent celebration for my mom's milestone 60th birthday has turned into an upset political statement, which was not the intention. Please stop making assumptions. Much love to everyone and happy birthday, Mom. So somehow or the other, Sydney Sweeney is getting dragged into controversies. Now, let's talk about the other side where people are defending Sydney. They are saying that everyone is overreacting. This is just an ad, and the intention here was to increase sales by grabbing attention. And this company has done this very well because they are benefiting from this. Attention is being received, sales have increased. Then, the second point was that stop making every ad an inclusivity or educational ad. Let ads remain fun and creative. Not everything can cover all points in everything. Some people also raised the question that if the same ad was done by a plus-size model, then maybe no one would have an issue. Instead, it would be celebrated under inclusivity. Some also wrote that people get upset by this, but not a man wearing a dress. But Sydney is considered hot, and she is anyway extremely beautiful, due to which she is getting hate. Then the other points were that why people are shamed for their genes. And Sydney's fans defended her by saying that no one is saying here that she has better genes than anything. They are just saying that she has good genes. Again, here in the same way she was defended that if some other actor said the same line, then maybe he wouldn't get hate. And one person also said that linking this campaign with Nazi propaganda, that is indeed weird company name. Literally, American Eagle making propaganda like this probably, but really shocking, like under blue eye white woman talking about her good gems. He even said there's a term called hypermentalization, meaning that a person has to find hidden agenda in everything, find hidden meaning. They dissect small things. Everything should be politically correct. A little deviation and they will find hidden agenda in that. Intolerance is seen in such cases. This, what I think happening, often seen people like this influencer, something called hyper tendency to sign complex hidden motives and symbolic meaning daily. Now, after listening to many people's opinions and after seeing the ad, my personal opinion was something like this, that genes and genes, this wordplay has been done. I didn't link this with eugenics, and this link that is being made through propaganda, that is via link. If you can't link this with eugenics from the first impression, then you won't be able to understand further propaganda. But that being said, Did this ad look weird? So I would say yes, because the angle from which and the way certain videos were taken, it feels hot, clearly visible what they are trying to do. So people saying that Sydney Sweeney is being objectified in the ad, or this ad has been shot in a sensual way, then obviously on the basis of first impression, all these opinions can be formed. But the other points that propaganda is being spread, that seems like a stretch. Reason being, to some extent, I agree that in case if this ad was done by some other person who maybe doesn't fit in this category, blonde hair, blue eyes, then there was a high possibility that this wouldn't be compared with eugenics. Meaning this fact, people will have to take into consideration that Sydney Sweeney, whichever brands she is associated with, their campaigns have got attention, due to which more people want to hire her, want to make her the face of their company. Because in the end, companies' first priority is sales. Making everyone happy is not their intention. If their products are selling through their ads, that is a win for them. And see, on this point too, I agree that certain frames with male gaze intention they have created, though jeans are for females. But the ad has not been made keeping females in mind. Then apart from this, in 1,980, an ad campaign was made. Around Brooke Shields, the celebrity you see on screen was in that campaign. Then she was 15 years old. And in that too, jeans were being promoted. So take an inspiration from there. Sydney Sweeney's ad has been made. And due to this, it received even more backlash because that Brooke Shields ad was very controversial. Reason being, at that point, she was underage. Still, she was being objectified. So taking this thing as a base was actually messed up. So in my opinion, seeing this ad and saying that oddly she is being objectified or it's looking a bit cheap, that is all understood. But linking this with propaganda, that is a bit stretched, because what is happening is that such theories that are being made, they are not able to directly point out something in this ad that is giving such a message that this is related to certain propaganda. But via it has been linked with a certain propaganda, and this is not fair. Reason being, you will pick a minute thing that, oh, blonde, blue eyes, let's link this with eugenics. And then eugenics is, let's link this with other propaganda. Then, like this, taking any minute details, you can link this thing with anything. Now let's talk about Sydney Sweeney's problematic behavior. Sydney herself had said in an interview that she doesn't understand why her audience is mostly male. Why aren't there females? So she pretends like she doesn't know why this is happening. But in a way, it is very clear that she knows what she is doing. And this strategy of hers, that male audience follows her more, she is trying to benefit from that thing now. And there's nothing wrong in this. Catering to whichever category of audience follows you or selling them products is okay. But then don't behave like you don't know why this is happening. Like she even sold soap products, saying that this soap is made from her actual bathwater. Now this was gross, and clearly Sydney's male fans' obsession was being tried to capitalize here. Now again, if Sydney wants to do this, she can do this. But then after doing all this, she can't play the card that she doesn't understand why people objectify her, or she doesn't understand why females don't follow her. You objectify yourself on one side and capitalize on that thing. And on the other side, you can't play this card in interviews. Here, I also feel that seeing all such ads, people can form this opinion that this is cheap, she is objectifying herself. But that doesn't mean she should be canceled. Many people were saying in comments that let's cancel Sydney, which I feel is unfair. Cancel culture is very toxic. Just because, according to you, someone is not working properly. So that doesn't mean cancel her. If someone has committed heinous crimes or is doing illegal stuff, then using this term is understood. But randomly, any celebrity is not moving according to your thought process, then getting her canceled is not okay. Now, I'm saying this because we talk a lot about choice, that a female has always been told what to wear, how to be, what to do, and consistently everyone's stance has been that stop saying this. It is her choice to do what she wants. So why don't we give the same liberty to Sydney Sweeney? If you want to call her problematic, call out in comment section. All this is okay. But just because she is doing this, that doesn't mean we can cancel. That's her choice if she wants to build her brand image like this. See, long-term maybe won't be beneficial if people will take you seriously or your brand image is around objectification. then long term what will happen is people will also get bored and some other young model will replace you and go. Whereas if your brand image is unique, people are able to relate to you because of a specific thing. Then long term, they will remain your fans. So Sydney Sweeney is famous in Hollywood right now. Now it is her choice, which path to take, what type of ads to do, which project to do. See, even I feel she has potential. But due to doing such certain ads, now people are not taking her so seriously. But again, as audience, we can't force our thought process on her. Yes, we can discuss, but getting her canceled for this? That seems wrong. And discussion is happening about this here because Indian audience is not so brutal till now. On small things, they don't cancel celebrities. And that culture should continue. Many other industries' audience is not forgiving at all. One small mistake in cancel this word they write everywhere. So I feel people should not adopt this culture here. Due to this, we should discuss about this. Then another problematic thing about Sydney Sweeney was that when she was doing a film, then she became very close with Glen. Both of them had a weird relationship, and this relationship was wrong because Sydney was also not single at that time. And Glen was also not single at that time. Both people were dating different persons. But later on, during filming, these people became so close that they broke up with their partners. It is said that both cheated on their partners. Even Glen's ex-girlfriend also dropped hints in an interview that she was cheated on. So it is actually very sad. Now let's read a bit what comments are coming under Sydney Sweeney's posts. So in that it's written, "You are really Cassie from Euphoria, aren't you? Wasn't she the one who said she didn't want to be seen as an object? You go, girl, you are beautiful. This is embarrassing. You are allowed to say no to a job, are the exact same age as me, so you can't claim to be young and ignore the social tension that is currently on the rise." So like this, opinions are divided. So yeah, that's it for this video. Do let me know, what do you have to say about Sydney Sweeney's problematic behavior and what is your opinion on cancel culture? And if you like this video, then like and share, and for such more updates, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.